Good generation.
You are now tuning into the Lockdown Society Media Hour on Vibe AZ 24/7, Arizona's station for culture. And today I am out remote. I was going to speak to my mentor today. Matter of fact, who am I? It is 087638 OG Moppy Ma, Remopolis Tion Pleasant, your host and CEO of Lockdown Society Media with the voices from the pen. Today I happen to be in a local establishment meeting one of my mentors. He changed my mindset in prison and made me decide to stop gang banging and stop killing and selling dope, to actually use my mind and brain. I mean, after I affected, we telling the story right now while I got to the yard and I had to take control over it from him, but it was really a vote. But I'm sitting here as I'm telling this story, and we sitting here reminiscing, me and my partner, Donald, Cincinnati, Ellis. Say hello to the people.
Hey, y'all.
The man who got me into behavioral health, the man who I emulated, who got me the job in radio, who got me the car I'm driving outside. I'm telling you, the man that has had a major impact in my life. I come to pay homage to him on a regular basis. But so we had a local establishment here in Phoenix, Arizona, and then another brother come in. He appeared to be about my age. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, you're going to meet the brother. And he appears to be about my age, right? And we recognize, as Cincinnati was trying to reintroduce us, I say reintroduce because Brother Earl and myself both recognize right off the top that we've been introduced by Cincinnati before and that we have sat and had engagement before, right? But we knew that. But I didn't know that the brother was 72 years old. He old in Cincinnati. I'm sorry, he's 73. He old in Cincinnati, all that. My bad, Cincinnati, you know my guy. At any rate, I start talking about legal slavery. And I start talking about how it has expanded and how Arizona makes so much money per capita off of slavery. Just the women at Perryville alone, just one institution, they make $300 million a year for Palo Verde. We talking about, and then you're talking about Hickman Farms, you're talking about products sold in Walmart, Lando, Lakes, and all these things we eat. That's slave labor, because the 13th Amendment says slavery has been abolished except for the convicted felon. At any rate, the brother Earl started talking about something, and I had to say, listen, this is going to be part of the show. So, Brother Earl, tell us a little something about who you are. If you've ever had, I hope you've never had no touch with incarceration, but if you have, this is the Lockdown Society Media Hour. And I start off by telling them I am 087638. You feel me?
I am a black man in America. I'm a United States citizen, a former police officer. I am a U.S. veteran. But when Q in Los Angeles, California, did what he did with Patty Hearst, I was on back of the truck at 46th and Western at the Black Panthers headquarters, passing out groceries to the brothers and sisters. My grandmother, which was the sweetest woman in the world, but she was an older generation and didn't understand. I was 15 and she whooped my behind for being there and being a part of, because she didn't understand. I refuse to bow down. Slavery in America, if you think I'm lying or he's lying about slavery still exists, the number 2 business in the United States of America is the prison system. The prison system is the number 2 economy that makes money in America, is the prison system. You keep saying what happened when they deport everybody. The inmates will be picking the vegetables. Now, to each his reach, may mine be further. And I have nothing else to say, and my name is Earl Lincoln. No shame in my game.
Mr. Lincoln, you have just given him all the game. Can't be no shame in truth. Can't be no shame in truth. As I sit, I'm out remotely right now, tracking down Cincinnati. Wherever I got to get him, I'm going to find him, right? But on my desk in the office, there is documentation of every state. What I decided to do is break down the so-called free states that did not have slavery and see what they make off of slave labor yearly. Oh, my God, California.
Oh, God.
Oh, they give you the breakdown. They tell you where it's sold at, Land O'Lakes. Oh, man, you see some of these things right there in Walmart. And guess what? China, Europe, y'all all getting meat and products produced by slave labor, meat butchered by inmates with whatever skill. I'm sure they're excellent at it. We're smart, right? And when I happen to break down things like people doing natural life, men doing natural life in the state of Mississippi, there are 493 of them. Of the 493 of them, 392 of them are African American.
Wow.
Wait a minute. Men, women, and children, African American in the state of Mississippi, only comprise 35% of the population. How the hell is that working? Wait a minute. As we're doing this story on Darwin Wells Jr., a young man who has been incarcerated in the state of Mississippi since the age of 15, approximately 19 days away from his 33rd birthday, on a crime he swear he didn't commit. One of his co-defendants has already been retried and acquitted. I told you that of the 493 men doing life or virtual life, that's 50 years or more in the Mississippi Department of Corrections. Of those 493, 92 of those men committed crimes and were sentenced to 50 years or more for crimes committed when they were children. Of the 92 men serving virtual life of 50 years or more in the Mississippi Department of Corrections for crimes committed when they were children under the age of 18, 69 of those men are African American. Hey, man, if I don't say nothing, who will? Right? Lockdown Society Media with the voices from the pen.
It still sounds good, man.
Hey, Army came back. I've been an officer. I graduated from Louisiana Police Academy.
Go Saints!
Certified.
Go Saints!
And I have in the Madison Journal, it says it. It shows my graduation. I came in number 2 in the state. No black man had ever done that before. And you see where I'm at. I'm happy. I'm alive. But I feel for all the brothers that didn't get the break I got.
Let me ask you this question. With the country being with this company, I mean, you are a Panther. Okay, I know the ideology there. I'm trying to emulate the educational system and the food system as I go in the community every day and try to feed somebody. What you're seeing today on this immigration push, they're asking these Latinos for the papers. You look Haitian, I look Jamaican. What we gonna do when they...
My daddy is a Cubano.
Ah.
My daddy is a Cubano.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even the lawmakers' parents and grandparents were something other what we call American, right?
Yes.
So with this push now, the way I see it, I see that the homeless are going to be the new slaves, right? Because of loitering laws and vagrancy laws, and
exactly.
you can't sleep anywhere, and it becomes a nuisance after a while. All of those people at the intersection.
That is publicly owned, publicly funded, and you're not allowed to rest there. I'm going to let you finish your podcast because it angers me, but I don't have the statistics to be able to bag my story up. I can only go by what I see.
How about we convene and reschedule to next week, and we can both consult ChatGPT TPT, or whatever.
Google is the best thing that ever come along.
Whatever we do, brother, to convene the true message to the brothers. You're a Panther. You've always given solid information.
Oh.
You've always gone to the neighborhood and provided its best. For me, a 57-year-old youngster, compared to your 73 years around the sun, I would consider it an honor and a privilege to learn from you.
Did you hear me say 46th and Western? When did CenQ ask for $10 million, or did he ask for food?
Break down that.
People.
No, break down that.
He
For people that don't know about
Patty
CenQ, people that don't know about Patty Hearst and CenQ, tell them the story. Who is Patty Hearst, and what does she look like, and who is CenQ?
She was Hearst's daughter.
Right.
The richest man in America.
At that time.
When she joined the Panthers with CenQ.
A white girl joined the Panthers?
Yes, she did.
Really?
Yes, she did.
Okay.
And then the media claimed she was kidnapped. She was a willing participant in the bank robbery, and everything went on. She was willing.
Woohoo for good white people. Shout out to Patty Hearst and all her lineage.
And when she was held, CenQ did not ask for $10, $50 million. He said, if you want her back, give me food to feed my people. I don't want riches and wealth. I want equality in the land that I helped build.
Alhamdulillah. And on that, Brother Earl has left this back patio environment. I mean, it was a mic drop moment. I accept it as that. I love it. That's why I'm out here in the streets every day. I'm in the community every day. I'm paying homage to those that need to be paid homage to, and I'm talking to the young people that need to be talked to, because it is my job. I am 087638. I am OG Moppy Mop, and as my mama named me to be, Remopolis, warrior of the last city, Remopolis, Tiant Pleasant, CEO of Lockdown Society Media, with the voices from the PM.